5 practical workflows. Because the more that I can use things like this for automation, for follow-ups, for things that could be done by an assistant, the more that I can focus on the important things of the business. So there's 2 types of businesses right now. The people that are working their businesses manually, and then there's the businesses that are working with leverage. AI equals leverage, meaning that you can actually do more with less. So number 1, content creation. This is very basic. Problem that people have. I don't know what to post. So what happens? You don't post. Believe it or not, in this era of AI, people still have this very, very nonsensical excuse. I don't know what to post. No content equals no attention, and no attention equals no sales. Very important to keep that in mind always. So you can open ChatGPT and type, give me 20 video ideas for your industry. Each idea should solve a customer problem, or you can start having conversations with tools like ChatGPT on your phone, or whatever your preferred method of AI is all about. I love to have conversations with my ChatGPT voice feature. And I can go and I can say something like, listen, I'm running into a little bit of a content block right here. I'm teaching people about marketing strategies and about marketing and about the things that I do every single day on the game of building supplement brands, building beauty brands, physical product brands, delivering services and so on. Can you give me 10 quick ideas of content that I could give to audiences that is going to end up giving them a lot of value? Give me some ideas.
All right, let's get straight to it.
It's instant.
First,
you
break
see how
down
incredible
the
it
top 3
is?
mistakes people make when launching a product brand. Real examples help. Second, do a behind the scenes of how you craft one winning creative for an ad. Show them the process. Third, give a mini case study of a failed campaign you turned around. What changed? Fourth, share a step-by-step process of testing new markets. Be practical. Fifth, compare different ad platforms.
Just like I just got 5 quick ideas, I can get 500 quick ideas as well. So the content concept of ideas doesn't really exist anymore. And that's a very, very powerful way of leveraging AI to just get the ideas and put them into content that delivers value. You're not trying to replace your value. You're trying to get inspiration to produce more value and to give your audience more of what they're looking for. You can also go in there and say something like, turn this idea, number 1, into a 60-second script. Give me a strong hook to begin with. Now you have an idea, script, and structure. And all you gotta do is start hitting that record button on that camera and start delivering that content to people. That's very, very, very important and easy to do. You can say, give me 5 different hook variations. Test all of them. More hooks equals more data. Hooks are the things that are going to allow that person to be interested or create that interest in your content. So sometimes you have to test a lot of different hooks. And if you do so, you'll be able to actually get people to pay attention. Number 2, fix your offer. The subject of advertising will fall apart if your offer is not good enough. So you have to be able to put together an offer that is strong enough that people feel they can't say no to it, because that offer is too good. You can take your current offer and you can paste it into AI. And you can say something like, rewrite this to make it clear and more focused on results. Clarity is going to increase sales. Then you can type something like this. Make this offer easier to understand for a 12-year-old. That way, you can actually reach a broader audience and everybody's going to understand what it is that you're offering to solve for them. If it's simple, it's going to convert. Then you can type something like, list 10 objections someone may have before buying this. Now you know what to fix. That's number 2. If you actually put attention on fixing your offer, here's the thing that I want you to understand. Because the era of AI is so powerful and it has access to so many data sets, so much information that exists on the internet. If you haven't studied your existing offer and you have it compare to other offers, you'll be able to actually quickly figure out how your offer is broken, how it can improve, and how other people are doing it to get massive conversion. I'm gonna share with you something that I just did this morning. This thing I call a mega prompt creation. This is really cool Because now I'm actually having AI, and you can do this with any AI tool. This one right here is ChatGPT. What I do is that I open up the voice feature and I communicate to it. I just open up my mind and I say something like this. I need you to help me create a mega prompt. That's my term. I made that up. Mega prompt, huge prompt, where you, the agent, are going to be acting as a conversion rate optimization expert on an e-commerce Shopify site. So what I wanted to do is that I wanted to go and audit all of my website. Why? Because I'm telling it right here, our current conversion rate is 1.8. We have been at 3% or even 4% in the past, and I don't know what's happening exactly that we're converting at such low rate. So give me the mega prompt that's going to help them figure out all the elements that need to be fixed. And just with that communication, that's called reverse prompting. I got this humongous prompt, massive, that now is going to be used by the agent on ChatGPT. So he can actually go into my website, our family brand Natural Slim, take a look at the e-commerce site and tell me how we can improve our conversion rate, meaning from the traffic that I'm already sending, which is many, many hundreds of thousands of people every single day, how many of those are actually buying a product and taking the next step? Right now it's at 1.8%. Do you know what happens if I get to 3.6%? The sales double. If I was getting 1,000 orders a day, I'm now gonna get 2,000 orders a day. So do you realize how important it is to have a good conversion rate on a website? 1% is pretty standard across the entire industry in the United States of America. 2 to 3%, you can get to it. So if you optimize consistently, you will be able to actually accomplish better conversion rate. It will take a look at your website, look at your offers, look at your funnels, look at your landing pages, images, and all of it. And all you gotta do is look at my prompt over here. Shopify conversion rate forensic audit, us.naturalslim.com, and it gives me the rules of the audit, key questions that need to be answered, required audit sections, speed and performance, homepage CRO audit, conversion rate optimization audit, collection pages, you name it, the whole thing. This is actually a mega prompt, and this thing is going to help me get a lot of data. You know what I do with this? I just click on this plus button at the bottom, and I click on agent mode, and then type in execute. And this thing is now going to be an agent for me. It's going to start working for me. And it's going to go into the website, opening up a browser, and start doing the entire. It's like suddenly I hired this very expensive 6-figure conversion rate optimization expert. And you know how much I had to pay for this? $20 for my ChatGPT subscription. Instead of paying $100,000 for an expert to dive into the account, I now have a super knowledgeable individual called AI looking at everything and telling me exactly what needs to be done. At the end of it, I'm gonna get this beautiful document that tells me exactly step by step what I need to fix so I can go and fix it and I can work towards doubling my conversion. It is the simplicity of using AI for productivity and for something that is actually valuable right this second, not just for fun. Workflow number 3, automate questions. First, type out your top 15 customer questions into AI. You can type something like this. Organize these into a structured FAQ page. Add these to your FAQ page if you don't have them already. I actually did this for our dog supplement brand. We now have, if you visit our website, Better Dog Supplements, it's going to show up over here as one of our, over here, Better Dog Supplement by Cesar Milan. I actually have an FAQ section. And in this section over here, I was able to create, with the use of AI, all the questions that people are asking about our product. And all the answers that I can possibly get, I was able to get them through AI. And just basically do something that I like to call humanize. So look at this entire list of questions that we have over here. I have questions coming from my conversations with AI that I was able to easily get. For example, are Better Dog supplements safe for long-term use? Yes, when used as directed, they are safe for ongoing daily support. Can I accidentally give too much? Always follow the dosing instructions on the label. feeding and administration. How do I give this to my dog? And so on. All these questions are coming from the world of ChatGPT and AI and having deep conversations about it across the board. So what is an AI chatbot? An AI chatbot is a tool that answers customer questions automatically on your website or social media, and it works 24/7. So this is something that you can use as something additionally very powerful in the era of AI, because instead of having a 9 to 5 customer rep, you have a 24/7 customer rep that answers questions for people. And they are getting more and more intelligent every single day. Soho Desk, you can sign up into any of these tools, Landbot, Chatbot, Powered by Text. These are all tools that are available for you to integrate into your website. You feed it information, and it's going to be providing value, answering questions, and guiding people every step of the way, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can now take some of these questions that you're putting together, and you can feed them all to these chatbots so it knows how to communicate like you and your brand. Turn this into short chatbot responses under 100 words. You upload into your chatbot program, time saved, massive. If AI handles even 50% of your questions, that's hours saved every single week. Time equals money equals margin. More profit for your business. Number 4, competitor analysis. One of my favorite things to do. You know those mega prompts that I just showed you about? I ask it to put together a mega prompt to help me understand my competitive landscape and look at all the businesses out there that are doing what I'm trying to do, so I can actually try to learn from them, and I can do better what I know that I can do better, and I can stop doing those things that maybe are not working for others. You can actually copy your competitor website text. You can paste it into AI with it below. Who are they targeting? What is their main promise? Where are they weak at? You can actually take the link to your competitor and just paste it on ChatGPT of their website only. And that's enough for them to actually look at the data as to what they're doing and how their messaging comes across on their websites. Get a data-driven strategy in minutes. You can type something like, how can I differentiate my brand from this business? You can stop guessing, start positioning your brand more specifically. And workflow number 5, build systems. You can pick one repetitive task. Example, client onboarding. You can type something on ChatGPT like, create a step-by-step SOP, standard operating procedure, for onboarding a new client in a marketing business, or whatever that business is. Then you can type something like, turn this into a checklist. Now you can delegate, train, and scale. So you can actually automate your onboarding processes for clients, for your staff, and across the board, just make it easy for you to deliver the things that you're really good at. AI is going to help you think faster, write faster, organize faster, document faster. Speed is the name of the game. At the end of the day, speed is what's going to help you win.